Here are my hobby goals for 2025. So this video will be interesting to some people, I think, but maybe not everyone, and that's totally fine. I get it. What I'm going to be doing though in this video is breaking down my hobby goals, kind of for you, YouTube viewer, just so you know, like what I plan to be doing, but also for me, so that at the end of 2025, I can come back and show whether or not I managed to hit the goals that I intended to get. And for this channel specifically, I want to share three main goals that I really want to work on. Goal number one, I want to paint 2,000 points of one-page rules models a month. Now, I understand that's a lot, but if you caught my video here where I showed everything that I printed last year, I printed a ton, but it seems like I didn't really paint a ton. Now, I am really proud of myself because I've painted up a lot of models that I wouldn't have painted either way, but I know that there are some of them that I got almost to the finish line but stopped, and I'm thinking specifically of my Havoc Warriors and my Shadow Stalkers. Both of them they're nearly completely done. They just need some bases and a little bit of touch-up work. And I think if I were to put a goal on, hey, I want to paint 2,000 points worth of one-page rules models a month, then I can really get down and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to paint all of the stuff that I have already printed. Now, a couple things with that. First, I plan to absolutely use my airbrush. I've been experimenting with it this last year. I've found that it's been really helpful and fun, and so I'm going to use my airbrush unashamedly to get a lot of paint on these models. And I'm going to be trying to stick to the 3-color rule that most competitions strive for. I want my models to at least have 3 colors on them and to make them look pretty good for recording battle reports and things like that here on the channel. Also, I personally just really like playing with painted models, and so even if I'm just playing my kids or my friends here at home, I want to paint up some more models. I am well underway to meet that goal in January with the one-page rules wood elves that they've been releasing. I've been gradually printing them and painting them, but that's a problem because they're new models that I'm printing instead of painting the ones that I already have. I have a problem. But I'm going to be trying to paint 2,000 points worth of one-page rules models a month. Now that could mean 2 units and 2 really big pieces. That could mean a unit, 2 heroes, and 1 big piece. I'm not going to give myself, I have to have 2 units and 2 centerpiece. I'm not going to worry about that. I just want to paint 2,000 points worth of models a month and see how that goes. So that means at the end of the year, I should have most of that table that I shared in that video painted up, as well as hopefully some other models also. Okay, goal number 2 is I want to try to release a weekly video here on Acceptably Epic for you to watch. Now, I'm not going to say what that video might be because this is just a fun hobby for me. I'm having a good time recording these videos and chronicling my hobbying with you. So that might be a battle report, that might be one-page rules news, that might be me sharing what I've been painting and maybe some terrain tips or things like that. I want to be uploading a video 1 time a week for the next year. And so let's see if I'm able to meet that goal or not. But I'm really hoping that I can. I've got already a battle report recorded for a cool project that some friends and I are doing that hopefully I can tell you about here soon. And I want to record some other battle reports this year, focusing mostly on fantasy. I know last year I did a whole lot of sci-fi, grim dark future battle reports, and so I really would like to do some fantasy battle reports because that's my bread and butter. Which leads me into my 3rd and final goal for the year that I want to chronicle and make sure that you all know about. I write books. I think you might know about that, but I write a lot of fantasy novels. And when I say a lot, I don't mean a few. I mean, I've written tons of fantasy novels in the last year, and I'm having a blast doing it. I've found a method for writing for me that's a ton of fun. I really enjoy it, and I feel like it gets, some really good stories out. I would love to write more. This last year, I was doing a lot of personal stuff, like, getting married in June and establishing like what new family and rhythms look like. And so I took a break from the writing that I've normally done, even though I still managed to release 3 books last year that I was hoping to write. This year, I'm hoping to do a little bit more than three. That's the goal. We'll see if I live to tell the tale. um, so I have a 15-book series on Amazon right now called The Legends of Gilia. I really enjoy it. It's a ton of fun to write. I've already written them. It's done. I have a second 15-book series that I'm currently writing called The Origins of Gilia. Now I'm almost done with it. I've written and published 12 books of the 15 that I hope to accomplish. And they're up on Amazon right now. You can go and buy them. There's a link down below. But I'm hoping to finish up the last 3 in this series this year. Now I'm great news. I've already written book 13. That's done. Book 14, I am nearly finished with it. I should finish it this week. Book 15 should be done here shortly as well. Super excited. I love telling fantasy stories. Writing fantasy novels has been just an excellent hobby, a whole lot of fun for me, and something that I really enjoy doing. So I want to make sure that I finish that series and write another one as well. Now, I have written a spin-off series, not a spin-off series, a separate series that has nothing to do with the world of Gilia that I've created. It's called Realm of Lords. It's pretty fun. I enjoy writing it. There's 6 books in that series. You could go read them as well. I'm going to be doing that again, writing a 6-book series that's not really connected to the world of Gilia, just because I like doing different projects and having fun with that. So I'm going to be writing this novel series right now. Tentatively is called The Sundered Lands, even though that's literally a continent in my current series. I should probably change the name of that. Regardless, I'm going to be writing a 6-book series this year as well and publishing it. Now, I'm self-published. I'm an indie author. I love it. It's a blast. I've talked about it a lot on this channel and had a great time doing it. So if you like reading nerdy fantasy novels, you should check those out. I would greatly appreciate it. You could even subscribe to my email list just to let you know when, those novels come out. That's down in the link below as well. Here's the thing. I love having goals for myself. It keeps me accountable. It helps me kind of measure and say whether or not I did something. And it's way better than just kind of saying I should write more. Instead, I'm saying every weekday I want to write 5,000 words for my novels. Having goals like that keeps me accountable and helps me know if I actually did the things I wanted to do. And for me being a nerd, for me enjoying my time being nerdy, I want to do these 3 things this year: paint, record videos, and release novels. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my hobbies this year. Those are the goals that I've set for myself. So at the end of 2025, I can look back at this video and report to you on whether or not I was able to accomplish those goals or not. Here's my question for you. Do you have any hobby goals for 2025? Would you like to paint more? Would you like to write some? Would you like to play more board games with friends or play a game of Warhammer or OPR once a month? What are your goals? I'd love to hear down in the comments below. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Again, it's for you, but it's also for me. I hope to hear from you. Please subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Would love to share more with you. And also, if you have some hobby goals, share them down with me down in the comments below. Would love to hear them. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.